So how am I going to avoid
Hello, I'm
getting asked
Carl.
questions from you again?
Huh?
How am I gonna avoid being asked personal questions this time?
Avoid? I don't know. Uh, is it like a Miranda attack? Avoid, distract, deny, otherwise known as ADD.
Yeah, it's a little like that. I'm just gonna plead the fifth on every question you ask me.
You're a little bitch.
I plead the
Little
fifth.
bitch boy. You should have.
What is this game?
It's in.
Oh, it's
Do you know what the N
NNN,
stands for? Yeah, do you know what the N
Oh,
stands for?
what does the N stand for?
Um.
Ninja?
uh, yeah, that makes
Yeah, look at him.
sense.
He looks like a ninja.
Does he?
Yeah. Calm down. Calm down. All right. We're okay. Can I be honest with you?
No,
We've
don't be
done
honest with me. I want you to lie.
okay.
All right, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
We have done way more recordings than I thought we were ever going to.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because our fans love us. You hear them in the background?
Oh yeah, dude. I hear that one guy. Yeah. I definitely hear that one. Ah. I hear that one person.
So, he's like a fan from the beginning.
Dude, okay, you guys need to subscribe and comment right now because you can say you've known us from the beginning. Once we blow up in
From the
numbers.
beginning, and then we become like Mr. Beast big, and we're doing all these like giveaways and stuff. We'll give you like $5
Dude, I would fly you out to Arizona to die in the heat.
for $5.
$5, that'd be a great video. I flew a fan out to Arizona to die in the heat.
I knew Jimmy's mom in Arizona.
Mr. Bass
I like how
mom.
hot she is.
Mr. Bass mom's so hot. Dude, I wish Mr. Beast lived near me so I could beg him for money.
You could beg him for
I
money.
would beg that motherfucker for money.
Did you hear what the pizza guy that dropped off his pizza? He tipped like $10,000, and the pizza guy came back the next day and was like, "I didn't think it was real. I really love you. I'm sorry."
I'm sorry. Why do you say sorry?
I don't know. Maybe thought it was fake money. He was like, "This changed my life, and I can spend time with my family."
I didn't know it was real.
Thank you so much. And he was like crying in Mr. Beast's arms.
That's so wholesome.
Yeah, he was like made Jimmy. He said he made Jimmy cry.
Oh, what a sweet man.
So, what do you feel about Flash games? How do you feel about Flash games?
I plead the fifth.
Okay. What is your sign?
Plead the fifth.
Okay. What is our
Okay, can
Fifth
you guess
Amendment
my
right?
sign? Fifth Amendment right
Can I
is
guess your sign?
the right not to self-incriminate.
Isn't?
Yeah.
Is it?
So
Are you sure?
yeah, I think
Describe it. What does that mean?
there's another part of it, but that's like the main one. So I am an unnamed Australian government body, and Australia doesn't have a lot of water. But me, as a government body, I am siphoning a lot of Australia's water to my own private domain and using it for personal use.
Yeah.
And then this gets around, and I am brought to court for basically hemorrhaging water during a water shortage. And they
You're
say,
hemorrhaging?
yeah, hemorrhaging water. And they say, Mister,
Mr. Sir?
Mister, are you hemorrhaging water in the midst of an Australian water crisis? I plead the fifth. I don't have to answer,
Yeah.
and I don't have to incriminate myself.
I think it's poopy how some people hear that and they're like, "Oh, so you're guilty." I'm like, "No, I
Well,
it's not an answer.
because that's
It's the
usually
third option. There's yes, no, and then the third option. I plead the fifth."
it's the implication, right? If you were innocent, you would probably, plead your innocence. But if that's not the
Yeah, but at
case,
the same time, pleading your innocence sometimes can also make you sound guilty, and you don't even want that.
fair. But okay, you said there's three options, right? Plead innocence, plead
Yeah,
guilty, and plead the fifth.
yeah.
When you know you're not
No,
innocent,
I said that. I said there was yes, no, and then plead the fifth.
yeah, yes, no, plead the fifth.
Yeah, yeah. As in like a regular day-to-day
Okay,
conversation.
yes. If I know if I know my answer is going to be no to an answer, like you ask me a question, I know my answer is going to be no.
Mm-hmm.
I only have two options. I have no and I have plead the fifth because yes is just a blatant lie.
Yes.
Is that the Among Us guy? What the fuck?
I don't know. He looks like an imposter
He
in my
looks he
opinion.
looks like a little sussy bastard.
Little sussy buka.
Little bookie.
How am I gonna solve this, man? This looks really hard.
You'll figure it out. Yeah, look at it. Look at that.
Will I?
Look at you go.
Yeah, I have to go back though now. I gotta go back through all that.
You're fine, you fucking dumb bitch.
No,
Oh
I'm not.
my god, dude.
Let me try this. There we go. Think smarter, not harder. That's what my cock said. How often do you talk to your dad? Unrelated to my last comment.
Semi-daily.
Am I daily?
Semi, yeah, like once every other day, once every 3 days, something like that.
Okay, okay.
Depends when I see them.
You love your
My parents are always out doing stuff, so I don't see them that
yeah.
often. Like right now, for instance, it's 8 o'clock p.m. and no one's home.
Why would you call him right now? It's doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Silly fucking stupid bastard.
Stupid question, dude. You should be embarrassed.
All right, so you know how Moist Critical, I don't know when he said it or where, but he said like he likes silly words. Oh, it was one of those Google Feud things, like who searches what about me? He says he
Yeah.
likes silly words. And I was like, "Oh, okay. I do that too." But now I don't want to feel like a copycat. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because I also say like silly, doofus, goofy, shenanigans. What's one he says a lot? There's one that he says a lot. I'm like, I also say quite a bit.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but in today's world, how how original can you be without being a copycat?
I don't know. I mean, let's look at Doja Cat. She's pretty original.
And I think
She's also a
there's
Satanist though, but that's not original.
I think there's a place for doing something similar to someone else. There's a place for inspiration and not
Fuck
just
me.
one-to-one copying.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like you can
to an
take
extent.
different methods of people you look up to in this field and just evolve it all into one thing instead of just picking one and doing that.
Hey, the font changed.
Wow, epic gameplay mechanic.
I know. So anyway, what were we talking about?
I believe we were
How do you
talking.
feel about how do you feel about bouncing betties?
Oh, dude, bouncing betties? They're pretty slick.
Yeah. Yeah, like the Vietnam like landmine that shot up and shot like 15 gauge fucking buckshot into
Pretty
your
insane,
sternum.
right?
Yeah, I mean pretty wacky if in my opinion.
I think I think it's a cheat code if you get really good at using them.
Bouncing betties.
Yeah.
We should play that game Foxhole. We should play Foxhole together. It
I
is
will
so
get
fun in my
nowhere
opinion.
near a fox's hole. Sorry, I'm not a furry.
Whoa. I'm actually like, yeah, I fuck foxes regularly.
Do you?
Yeah, it helps me distinguish myself from other predators.
Would you would you call
I'm actually a
yourself a
furry.
fox?
Would I call myself a fox?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually so much like a fox. I am in a HP Lovecraft video game.
Huh. I think I don't like you.
Aw. So
Not
anyway, what's
because
the
of the
next?
fox thing, because I hate HP Lovecraft.
Well, maybe not as a person, but I do enjoy um the worlds he's created.
Fair enough. That's about the end of this video. Goodbye.
Bye.